Good freaking morning. And it's a great morning because it's the day after Christmas. But one thing I remember is I've been talking to y'all about working out and things I did to help my body and do all that stuff, and recovery and sleeping and relaxing, but I did not touch on stretching. So how y'all let me do that? Oh, yes, all jokes aside, stretching is definitely a big thing. So I have actually been slacking on it, which made me think about it. Like, have I even done a stretching video with y'all? I have not. So today we are gonna stretch. I'm over here getting ready, about to drink my Oxy Shred because I am gonna do a full workout, but I'm also going to record and let y'all see the stretches that I do. So I am a little tense, so if you tense, let's just go ahead and stretch. And these aren't stretches that you have to do just after your workout. You can do before, after, on days that you don't work out, because let me tell you, when you don't stretch, you know the difference. Well, I know the difference. Like, I used to stretch every single day, no matter if I worked out or not. And now I haven't been doing that, and I can definitely tell the difference. So we done ate, we done did all the Thanksgiving, we done did the Christmas. Now let's get back on it, get a workout, and get to stretching.
Okay, so here we go again. Y'all favorite part, your girl get on here and do her voiceover. So stretching, like I said before, we're gonna do the stretches. It's gonna be each leg is gonna get a good stretch. So you see right here, you got your right leg out, left leg in. Go ahead and stretch over for at least 15 to 20 seconds is what I try to do. And mostly because I'll do one leg, do the other leg. So we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side, but then we're gonna do both legs fully open and stretch that way too. So I just try to get you as much stretch as I can. It's gonna stretch out them legs, honey, them hamstrings. You're gonna feel it in them hamstrings for real. And if you can see me now, like, I used to be able to go all the way down, touch the bottom of my shoe. Like, it's tough out here. It is hard out here for those who haven't stretched in a while, but make sure you're holding these stretches. Like I said, 15 to 20 seconds or however long you can. If you can't go all the way down to your ankles or your foot, just put your hand down to your knee. Whatever you can do, you start somewhere, you'll start seeing the progress. So right here you see I open both legs and I'm reaching over to the side, starting off with my right, just like I did earlier, but it's just both legs this time. And you will notice the flexibility as you keep doing these week by week. You will definitely notice. I will tell you that. So if you out here stretching with me, go ahead and let me know how you feel. That weekly updates, check in with me. Y'all already know my socials, and if you do not, I'm on Instagram, Rissayvonnexox. Hit me up, hit them DMs. I'm always here for you. Now this stretch, the butterfly one, this is probably my favorite stretch. I don't know about y'all, but I usually have like tight hips. So this one is gonna get you right. You hold it for as long as you want. I usually do this one a little bit longer. So all the other ones is about 15, 20 seconds. This one, I just sit there. Usually sometimes I sit on the floor and do this one and sit in front of the TV and watch TV. And I will stay in this position for a little while. Like those, it really helps those hips get stretched out. And I think it's an amazing stretch. Okay, so in this stretch, I will be turning in a minute. I realized I was doing it and I was like, I don't think they can really see me. So here I am doing the stretch. This one's gonna be real good for the glutes. It's gonna stretch your legs too, your hamstrings, but it's really gonna stretch your glutes. So I really like this one. You can do it in the up position, like how I got my hands up, or you can go down like I did before on your elbows, whichever one is more comfortable, but you wanna try to lean over a little bit to really get that stretch in them glutes. I love doing this one after a glute day. So you'll see right here, I'm gonna turn around so I can show you on the opposite side, because we're gonna do each leg. And like I said before, 15 to 20 seconds. So this is what that stretch looks like from the side. It's not hard, but you will feel it. So this is being up in that same position, and then this is going down if you want to. but this position, you are going to feel it. Now, besides the butterfly stretch, this has got to be my favorite over the butterfly one. And this one is really good for hips and your back. It's gonna get that good stretch out, so make sure you stretch your arms as long as you can, but this is a really good stretch, and staying in this one for as long as you can is a really good thing too. You could fall asleep in this stretch. Now you really gonna get a good deep stretch, and you see how I'm coming out of the stretch, and then I'm gonna go back into the stretch, because when I say it's hitting them hips, it's hitting them hips, but also your back, and go down as far as you can. And it's just a comfortable position anyway. You do this in yoga. All of these stretches that I'm showing you are for lower body, if you haven't already realized. But yes, these are going to be for lower body stretching, and they're really, really good. Especially this one is going to help you stretch out the hips, the hamstrings. These are really good stretches, and you need to do some of them. You don't have to do them all, but some of them, especially if you are a gym girly who is lifting and trying to get that muscle and lifting really heavy, and especially on your lower body days, you need to get these stretches in. It's going to make all the difference and help your muscles recover. Something you need. And like I said in the beginning of the video, do not slack on your days off. Go ahead and stretch on those days off. It will make all the difference. It don't take nothing to stretch. We sit in front of the TV constantly. It takes nothing to go ahead and just sit on the floor and get your stretch on, which is exactly what I'm about to do.
Stepping up, I go move my body till I feel I've had enough. Make nobody come and try to interrupt. I dey feel all the moves is not good stuff. Another time I be feeling fly. See I saw the fine boys on the look my side. Me no care about the force where they wanna fly. I go just stay dingy, post to be pride. I wanna dance till I can feel my feet. Dance till I know feet, yeah, beat.
Now this stretch you got to be careful with, because honey, when I say you're gonna feel it in them inner thighs, them hamstrings, all that good stuff, them hips, you gonna feel it. This one you got to be careful with, because honey, if you ain't been doing this stretch and you get down too low, you ain't getting back up. So be careful with this one. If you are new to doing this stretch, do it in front of a couch, coffee table, chair, whatever you got to do so you can help yourself back up, because you will feel it. And now we're gonna move on to the old trusty. Everybody used to do these these stretches, excuse me. So if you don't do any stretch, this is a good one right here. It's gonna help out the lower back. It's gonna help out the hamstrings, the hips. It's gonna help out all of that. So I usually start in the middle and I go over to each side for a couple seconds, and then I make my way back to the middle. So you'll see me do all of that, but this is the old trusty stretch right here. You can get you a good stretch in doing this stretch.
Me no got no worries. Now your vibe where I did easy, yeah.
And last but not least, this is just the old trusty right here. It's easy. You can bend your knees like I'm doing. It helps with the lower back, hamstrings, all that good stuff. And it's just a comfortable pose. But this is the last stretch that I have for y'all. Reach out to me if you need anything. Thank you for those that asked me for the stretching video. Here it is for you. And yeah, let's get our stretch on. Continue to work out, baby, because it's about to be 2025. And until next time, I'll see ya.